the version who you desire to be in your normal daily activities. Today I'm going to give you a fun technique that you can play with. It's super simple, like all of these techniques, to help you get into the version of who you have to be in order to have what it is that you want, because this is all about being rather than doing or thinking of. We have to be the person who already has what it is that we desire. We have to be that person now. So how do you do that? Well, you've got to use your imagination, you've got to have fun with it, you've got to play with it, and that's what we're doing today. So stick around. My name is Hedley Derenzie and I am a qualified life coach specializing in the amazing teachings of the law of assumption, which I love. They are so powerful. So if you would like support stepping into the starring role of your movie, I am available for one-to-one law of assumption coaching. I also have a free 21 days Set Yourself Up with the Ultimate Self-Concept course, which is the ultimate story that you're going to be telling, that you have to be telling, that I am going to be updating soon. All of those details you'll find in the box below this video or at my website youaretheone.com.au. But for now, let's get into it. Okay, today I wanted to first of all share with you a fun story that I experienced on my birthday when I went out to dinner with a friend of mine. And then I want to share with you, well, basically the technique that we were talking about over dinner, because it's super easy but super powerful, and it's all about you stepping into the version of who you have to be in order to have your manifestation, because this is all about having, not thinking of, not doing. It's about having what you desire now and being who you want to be now and setting it all up now so that reality can then reflect it back. Because remember, reality comes second to consciousness. Consciousness is the one and only reality. Consciousness is reality, and reality is the reflection of consciousness. So reality comes second to consciousness. What you do in consciousness sets up what you experience in reality. Consciousness is what's real, and that's where we got to be spending more of our time and placing more value. And in consciousness there's no time, it's all happening now. The past is happening now, the future's happening now, and this moment is now. And in this moment is when you create past and future in imagination. So the other day was my birthday, and I just decided for this year I felt like a quiet one. I had an amazing dinner with a girlfriend of mine. We went out to this great restaurant in Byron Bay called Moonlight. Highly recommend it if you're in Byron Bay. It was absolutely stunning. The food, I haven't had food like that in so long. Like, this was next level. It was melt in your mouth. Hi Aggie, and thanks again Aggie for such a beautiful night. And of course Aggie is into law of assumption like all of my friends these days, because that's the assumption that I hold of all of my friends. So of course we got talking about law of assumption, and one of the things that she is working on manifesting is home ownership and becoming a home owner. Currently she's renting, but of course there's another version of her who owns her own home. As we were having dinner, I said, well, you're a homeowner. You're a homeowner now. You're also a renter now, but you're also a homeowner, because there's multiple versions of all of us existing in the moment now, and all we're doing is collapsing attention onto the versions of ourselves that we assume ourselves to be. So what we did was, as we were having dinner and just enjoying this beautiful experience, I said to her, slip into the home ownership version. Have dinner now as a homeowner. It takes a little bit of concentration, because you actually have to stop what you're doing and go, okay, hang on a second. Okay, I'm a renter, I'm a homeowner. Okay, nothing changes, you're just having dinner. But what you're doing is you're engaging your imagination and you're shifting into a new state of consciousness. It's a very subtle shift. And that's why it's fun to do these activities when you're in these normal situations. You're not sitting in meditation or anything like that. You're having dinner, or you're doing the washing, or you're doing something normal, a normal daily activity. And then as you're doing it, you slip into the version. And so she sat there and she paused, and she just shifted from a renter into the version of her as a homeowner. Nothing happened. She didn't move in her chair. She didn't do anything different. She just sat there and she just went from a renter to a homeowner. I'm a homeowner. So she slipped into the version of her who was a homeowner, and we had dinner as homeowners. It was so fun, because once you slip into the version, it does something. And so give it a go, of course. Try all of this out yourself, but have fun with it. You're using awareness and you're shifting from one version of you to another version. But the key with this activity is to do it while you're doing a normal activity. So it could be that you're going to the toilet, you're cleaning your teeth, you're making your bed, you're doing the laundry, you're going shopping, you're feeding your pet. So if you're currently employed and you'd like to be a business owner, those two states are just states of consciousness. There's a state of consciousness as the employee and there's a state of consciousness as the business owner. Figure out how they both feel. So I'm an employee, I'm a business owner. I'm an employee, I'm a business owner. If you're an employee in reality, you'll be identified with the assumption that you're an employee. But for every new reality, it must start with a false assumption. So for you to have a business or to be a business owner means you have to hold the assumption that you're a business owner first. And you have to hold that assumption in the face of a reality that's currently telling you you're an employee. But they are just states of consciousness that you direct your awareness to. So you just feel them out. I'm an employee, I'm a business owner. I'm an employee, I'm a business owner. This one feels familiar, this one's unfamiliar. But as you start to repeat them both, you can get a feel for how they feel. So then you go, okay, well, I'm a business owner. So now I'm going to go and feed my dog as a business owner. Now I'm going to go and do the laundry as a business owner. Now I'm going to go and pick up whatever I've got to pick up at the post office as a business owner. I'm going to walk down the street as a business owner. You have done nothing different other than shift into a new state of consciousness. And the shift is subtle. It's very, very subtle. You'll feel the slight difference in those two states of consciousness. And all you're doing is going, all right, which one would I like to choose today? I'm going to choose to be the business owner. So I'm going to go about my daily normal activities as a business owner. And all you do is you just check yourself in. Am I being an employee or a business owner? I'm a business owner. I'm going to do the laundry as a business owner. And you might do it with your shoulders back a little bit, or you might do it with a smile on your face. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just feel it. Feel into it. If you're cooking dinner, cook it as the version of you that you already are. Whether it's a homeowner or a business owner or a whatever owner, just stir the pot and just kind of ponder. I'm a business owner. Oh, I'm a homeowner. Oh, that feels good. You're just using your awareness. Nothing's changed. You're just shifting into a new state of consciousness and then holding it and maintaining it as you do your normal daily activities. If you're cooking dinner, you're not a renter or a homeowner, you're having dinner. But what you are doing subconsciously is you're having dinner and you're assuming what reality is telling you about yourself, and that is why you continue to experience the same version of yourself, because you're not actually using your awareness to shift into these new versions. What you're doing is you're thinking of, oh wow, I'd love to be a business owner, I'd love to own my own home, but you cannot have those experiences as long as you're thinking of them, as long as they exist outside of you, as long as there's distance between you and it. You have to reduce the distance, dissolve it completely, and you do that with the I am. I'm a business owner. I'm a homeowner, and I'm cooking dinner, and I'm doing my laundry, and I am that person living my life now, living the reality that I'm in now. Just play with it. It's super, super fun. I know you're going to have a good time with this, and it's super simple. As you can hear, you've probably been doing it anyway, but if you're not, get onto this. Pick the version of you that you want to be. If you want to be married, if you're currently single and you want to be married, enjoy dinner as a married person. Be married as you're doing the laundry. Be married as you're getting ready for bed. Be married in the shower. How do you do that? I'm single, I'm married. I'm single, I'm married. So I'm having a shower as a married person. I'm married, I'm getting in the shower. I'm married. How does that feel to shower as a married person? Well, it feels good. Where's that honey of mine? Come on in. Clean your teeth as a married person. Just make sure you use your own toothbrush. Put another toothbrush in there. Play a game. Like, you've heard those techniques. If those things feel good to you, do it. You don't have to do those things. You don't have to do any of this. These are just techniques to have fun with, to get your state of consciousness into the version of who you want to be. Remembering that you cannot be thinking of this person. You have to be this person now. And the way to be is with your awareness. You just shift your awareness to, I'm a married person and I'm making dinner. Be the version of who you want to be while doing your normal daily activities. Have fun with this, play with it, try it out, report your success in the comments box below. As always, please remember, you are the amazing creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. Actor. You're the actor in your movie. Remember, you've got to act this stuff out. So whatever you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you and for me too. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for doing this work. Thank you for your wonderful comments, which I love reading. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I'd love to have you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.